with life, there is death, unfortunately. And it sucks.
But it's best to be prepared for it. We are having a fun adventure today, and I'm so excited to be able to take you guys along for this journey, right, Paul?
Yep.
First, before we start, how are you guys? How was your holidays? What did you guys do? Let us know in the comments section. You know, everybody does something different, you know. Us Hispanics over here celebrate for 2 days. What do you do? Like, what do you guys do on Christmas Eve? Like, do you not have a party? I can't imagine that. I say party, but guys, we're in the pandemic. It was like...
It was 6 people. I explained this in the last video.
Yeah. So today, we are going to do something that we weren't able to do during the festivities. Visit Paul's grandmother. If you guys do or do not know, she did pass away earlier this year. And it was just heart-wrenching. But every single holiday that has passed so far, we go visit her. Even on Halloween, we went to go visit her.
So, this is the very first Christmas without her. It is difficult. It is weird not seeing her in her usual place on the couch, you know what I mean? But this is part of life, you know. It is sad, but at the same time, she lived a very long and fulfilling life. So yeah, it is sad, but at the same time, you know, we appreciate more the times we did have with her and the memories now.
We weren't able to visit her on Christmas Eve or Christmas, but today we're gonna go check her out, say hi, say mwah, 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 we love you, and take you guys along for that ride. You guys know what this is. You guys know. The best pizza ever! Now, of course, we are doing social protocol. Do not worry, guys. We're going to eat it in the car. I have plates, everything. Yeah, we're those people. But it's our safety and our health, so don't judge. Do it. Do it.
Do you want to see this pizza in the way?
Yes, I do. Ah! You guys like my vocal background? Very fresh, and I love it. And we're always prepared because in here it literally has plates, napkins, silverware, whatever, so we don't have to borrow out. Like, we still want to enjoy and eat out, and this is kind of the safest way for us to do it.
So we don't have to use like plates, or, you know, I know the plasticware is wrapped in plastic, but sometimes the plates are not.
Yeah.
So this is a way for,
but,
you know.
But I think it needs to be said, guys, here in the state of Florida, everything's open at 100%. Like, social distancing now is like a vague suggestion to take.
Yeah, masks are also just a suggestion. They're not mandated.
Yeah, so it's best for us to still take these precautions. And you know, with Christmas, Thanksgiving, all those beautiful holidays have passed with no social distancing here in the state of Florida.
Oh no, the cases are going to go
worse.
up. It's a lot of people got together for Thanksgiving. The cases are spiking right now. A lot of people did get together for Christmas. That's not like a huge get-together thing. New Year's.
Yeah.
So about, let's say, I would say the 3rd, 4th week of January going into February is when we're really going to see things get bad here in Florida, because a lot of people are going to.
Great. So around my birthday. I think this will be something fun for you guys. What's today's date, Paul? December
28th.
On Christmas Day, how cold was it?
It was, I think in the morning when we went over, it was 35?
Guys, the highest this got was like 80. So, it's pretty nice and decent out there, but still, for this, once it's under 75, Floridians are, you know, getting some scarves.
Get their Ugg boots.
Gloves. Wait. Let me get my gloves, because now I'm prepared, guys. Now I'm prepared. Alright guys, we're doing this pit stop just to get something to nibble before seeing Paul's grandmother. So give us a moment, but once we're done, let's keep this going, shall we? So we are here at Paul's grandmother's, what do you call this?
Cemetery.
Cemetery, sorry. For some reason I was thinking funeral site, like every other word was coming other than
graveyard is another word, but that's more like negative. That's like kind of like ghost ghoulish type thing.
When these types of situations pop up, they are hard because me and Paul both have chronic illnesses, but it's life, so we have to be prepared for life. So during these situations we're like, what's gonna happen when we pass away? How would we want to be buried? Yada yada yada. You know, these are hard conversations to talk about, but there's never an easy time, and you never know.
Part of life.
Yeah.
It sounds bad. Like with life, there is death, unfortunately, and it sucks.
But it's best to be prepared for it.
Exactly. Don't get blindsided by it at 100 miles an hour. Like, make sure that you prepare for it the best you can. And it sounds bad. Even like a simple conversation can be best, because hey, at least now you know what to do versus completely not knowing.
Yeah. For our situation, you know, it's best for us to talk about it now, because you know, you never know if with our health, if something can turn for the worse. We can't wait to have the conversation at 50. We have to have it sooner just based on our health condition. So I know this is a touchy subject, but definitely talk to your significant other, talk to your loved ones, so they have a game plan of how you would like things after you have passed.
Even though
if they decide to change that plan, you'll never know.
Well, just tell them you'll haunt them right after. Well, I always want to make sure this is nice and clean. Because she was a very clean lady, like...
extremely clean. She would clean.
Well, like, she was so clean, she didn't like dogs. Like...
Yep.
She wasn't a big fan because she's like, they're dirty all the time, so... But you know, she had a love for our dogs. Like, distant, loving, that was it, but... she was never gonna have one of her own. It's crazy because your parents are crazy dog lovers.
Yeah. So my grandfather was buried here back in 1998.
Yeah.
Her one wish was to be buried with the love of her life. Now, mind you, they did meet each other when they were like 3.
Oh yeah, it was so cute.
Both of their families were friends, so they knew each other from pretty much their entire life. So yeah.
If you have a loved one that you want to go see, or you know, bring something, definitely get some flowers from Hobby Lobby. The reason why I take so much pride, it hurts me seeing, you know, grave plots like this just not taken care of and, you know, just forgotten. So I definitely never want Paul's grandmother to feel that way.
Cemetery has a lot of people from, you know, recently, and there's a lot of people who've been here buried here from the 80s.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, there's probably a lot of people who are buried here who still have a lot of family. But again, family members forget, and here they only cut the grass. They don't clean up anything. Like, this looks like this because we cleaned it. And I'll bring gallons of water, brushes, and we will clean the sand and dirt off of everything every single time we come.
Of course, seeing a loved one is not easy. It seems like I'm handling this all well, but I'm holding back so many tears. Because imagine, me and Paul have been together for like 11 years. So I have known his grandmother for that long of a time, so it does suck that she's not around anymore. So guys, during this pandemic, you know, if you have nothing to do, you may have lost someone, maybe go see them, go talk to them, go spend time with them. And when I say that, come wherever they are or wherever they used to love going. Paul's grandmother, I feel like our favorite memory was going to our favorite restaurant. It is closed. It was called Bravo. Such a delicious Italian restaurant. I would go back there if I could. I would, just to have, me and her always ate the same thing. We love the same food. So usually whenever I did go to a restaurant, I was like, what is she getting? I'm gonna get it too. And it was, so as you guys see, Paul isn't much in the clip because this is emotional. This isn't easy. Losing such a close family member who is a part of his life since the very beginning. I think this is where we're gonna end it. I feel like this is more of a closer connection. You know, you feel closer, you feel their love, and you're letting them know they're not forgotten. Never forgotten. This is emotional, but take it easy. Don't forget to check out all our links that we have. Twitch, Instagram, Patreon, even our merch store. Check it out. And it will be such a big help if you guys check them out. Help support, donate, because all the money does go back into all our different platforms. So guys, I'm gonna take this time now just for me and Paul. No more vlogging, but for now, adieu and goodbye.